All right, so this is not for summer, but I wanted to put her information on there. It was just a little intro, um, and I figured I might as well put Summer's information out there too in the beginning of this. Um, so Scottie Morris, he is about 2 hours. He's actually exactly, according to Google Maps, he's exactly 2 hours from me. And I didn't even realize that when I very first heard of the case. It wasn't until like the next day, like a day in, when I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to Google Maps it. I always do that. And for some reason, I didn't think to. And when I did, I was like, oh my goodness, he's only 2 hours away from me. And I just felt like it was even closer to my heart because whenever a case is close to me, obviously it feels closer to my heart. So that just made it mean, that much more to me, to put something out for him. So I wanted to talk about him. His name is Scottie Morris. He is 14 years old. He's missing from Eaton, Indiana, which is like eastern central Indiana. Scottie was last seen in his hometown of Eaton on East Indiana Avenue. So I guess he was last seen leaving his home, or possibly was last seen leaving his home, or maybe outside of his home. Turn my camera on for now. So this Eaton, Indiana is 76 miles northeast of Indianapolis. At 8:30 p.m. on March 16th is when he was last seen, just north of Muncie by the Mississinewa River. Scottie is 5'4", 150 pounds. He has brown hair and blue eyes, and he wears glasses. He was said to have had an argument at home before stomping and leaving. From thesun.com. A missing 14-year-old boy, last seen wearing a strange t-shirt and feared to be in extreme danger, was upset and stomping shortly before he vanished. A local teacher helping to search for him says. So a local teacher told somebody that he was upset and stomping shortly before he vanished, shortly before 8:30 p.m. On March 16th. So that's been about a week now. Both sides of the river are said to have been searched. Waterways are also being searched. Sonar and radar is being used. There are drones and boats out looking for him over ponds and the river. Again, he was last seen March 16th at 8:30 p.m. in his hometown of Eaton on East Indiana Avenue. Tuesday, March 21st, there were no organized public search teams, which there was a lot of confusion on that day. People thought the search was ending altogether, and that wasn't actually the case. March 22nd, I saw the update that said search efforts are not over, but they're still actively searching the waterways. And I know they're starting to look around at homes of his friends that may have been away on spring break, from what I heard. I believe I heard I think it was the police chief, wasn't it, that said that? And also, anyone that knows where Scottie is or has any information regarding his whereabouts is asked to call the Eaton Police Department at 765-396-3297 or call 911. He is believed to be endangered. The silver alert was issued because it's so cold and it reached single-digit real field temperatures at night since he's gone missing, and he went missing wearing only a t-shirt and shorts, which is a huge concern, obviously. His family gave the police a picture of him, the only picture they gave him so far that I know of. This picture has raised a lot of questions from the public, including myself. Scottie is wearing a white t-shirt with Sharpie written all over it, with the words, "I'm a liar, I hurt my little brother," It also says, I cheat, and some other words that are hard to understand. I cheat something, my something, because I felt like being something. It's pretty sad. There also is a sad face with tears coming out drawn on there. Officials would not confirm whether the parents are suspects, but they did say they took polygraph tests and that they were cooperating. But I haven't seen anywhere where it says that they've passed the polygraph tests. And so I don't know what the conditions were at home if he did run away that may have caused him to run away. Maybe they're looking into that. So, law enforcement did, however, say the parents have been fully cooperative. I haven't heard anything from the father. I don't know if the father was in the home with them or if he lived elsewhere, but I saw a picture of them together, of the mom and dad together. So I assumed that they lived together. I've heard the mother speak out. It's been said he was made to wear that shirt, Scottie was, to school as an assumed punishment. A lot of people are saying he ran away, but hoping that he took the backpack that was with him sitting next to him in the picture, and the last known picture taken of him. Hoping there was a snack in there and a hoodie maybe. It's been said that that picture was actually a screenshot. So I'm wondering what the video was. Police chief, it's cold in Indiana at night in March, very cold. Police Chief Jay Turner revealed that agencies and volunteers looking for Scottie have run out of places to search. He said, "We've searched the entire town at least 4 times. We've done all the outskirts. We searched both the north and south sides of the Mississinewa River." Scottie vanished last week after leaving his family's home, sparking a huge search effort. Indiana State Police issued a silver alert, and officials said the boy is feared to be in extreme danger. More than 100 volunteers have worked alongside cops, fire crews, and other agencies during the search. Helicopter crews and infrared cameras have also been deployed as part of the probe. Bloodhounds combed the woodlands, and boats have been used to search the river. Scottie's mom, Felicia Morris, has urged her son to return home days after he was reported missing. She told the Indianapolis ABC affiliate WRTV, "I love you and I want you to come home. I know that you're mad and confused. Everyone is out looking for you and we're not trying to scare you." Morris reassured her son that he is not in trouble as she issued a desperate plea. Scottie's parents have been quizzed and were investigated using a polygraph test, cops have said. Family broken. Local teacher Shania Kane, 24, told the U.S. Sun that Scottie's family is broken. She said, "I've spoken with Scottie's grandma and mother. They're all broken. They're all grieving. They're just wanting their boy to come back home. There's a lot of pain in their homes right now." Kane also revealed that she was praying Scottie had many layers on or that he's warm inside a home amid the recent cold weather. She recalled, "On Saturday, a lot of us woke up with snow on the ground, and that was really hard to see, knowing we hadn't found him yet." Volunteer Curtis Little of the Muncie Star-Press urged that Scottie needs to be found. He said, "It's a missing kid. If it were my own kid, I would hope someone would come out and help me. This is somebody's baby. We can do the second guessing and that stuff later. We just need to find that young man." Cops have revealed that they have not had any issues with Scottie previously. I wonder what they mean by this, like he has never ran away before? I bet they were thinking he was mad at his parents and he ran away, and they're hoping he is at a friend's house where the family is on spring break. That looks hopeful still because they haven't found him yet and they're just starting to look there, so maybe he is there at a friend's house. At the time of his disappearance, Scottie was wearing black shoes, red and black shorts, and a white t-shirt with writing on the front. Cops shared an image of the teen which showed him visibly upset and wearing a white t-shirt. So it's not just me that thinks he looks upset. I think he looks more than upset. Yeah. Scottie is 5'4" and 150 pounds. He has brown hair, blue eyes, and usually wears glasses. Anyone with information regarding his whereabouts should call investigators at 765-747-7878. People are asking questions about his shaved head, and apparently, per law enforcement, that was by his choice. He went and got it cut that way because he wanted it like that. That was not punishment, allegedly, but the shirt was, and who knows what else. People fear for Scottie because it's been so cold, and he was just wearing a t-shirt and shorts when he was last seen. Please, if you see something, say something. The number for investigators, again, is 765-747-7878. Or if you see Scottie or know where he is, you can call 911. This was from various Google searches and some information on YouTube. A lot of that was from thesun.com. And this next one is from the Daily Mail. The Indiana Department of Natural Resources have now launched a search for local waterways with boats, sonar systems, drones, and dive teams on standby. After Scottie was reported missing, Eaton Police Department released the photo of him wearing the t-shirt. Police later apologized for sharing the picture after a backlash over the humiliating image and reissued a version with the t-shirt cropped out. So they recognized that it was a humiliating photo and they went ahead and cropped it out later, but they were just in a hurry to get it out in the first place. And it does show what he was wearing, and unfortunately that is what he was wearing, so they kind of needed to show that. But Chief Turner said it was the only photo the department was given, and it was displayed as an investigation tool, suggesting it could hold clues about the circumstances of Scottie's disappearance or aid the search. The picture was reportedly taken the day Scottie went missing, and Chief Turner has since confirmed to 21 Alive that he is made to wear it as a punishment. So the police chief is saying, yes, he was made to wear that as a punishment. The missing person note also says he was last seen wearing black shoes, red and black shorts, and a white t-shirt, with writing on the front suggesting he was wearing it at the time. Chief Turner said, the shirt, it was quite unorthodox, kind of disturbing, and we're looking into that. But the police chief shut down speculation that Scottie was forced to have his head shaved, saying the boy's haircut in the photo was his idea. He said Scottie's parents were heartbroken and beat up pretty bad on social media after the picture of Scottie in the t-shirt was posted, adding, right now they have cooperated the entire time with us. Deputy Chief Chris Liggett said on Monday that there have been several interviews done. Polygraphs have been conducted. We have no new leads, no new information. We're kind of a standstill right now, he said. He said the search was suspended on Monday night ahead of a meeting on Tuesday between law enforcement officials and other emergency services. The recent cold weather in the region has also added to the concerns for Scottie's well-being. Recent nighttime temperatures have fallen to as low as 34 degrees Fahrenheit. There's his mom and dad. In an emotional appeal to their son, Scottie's mother said, Scott, I love you and I want you to come home. All right. Scottie's parents, Felicia and Brian Morris, have taken lie detector tests as part of the investigation, and they're said to be cooperating. Missing Scottie Dean Morris from Eaton, Indiana. Scottie Morris from Eaton, Indiana. 14 years old, white male, 5'4", 150 pounds, brown hair and blue eyes. Last seen 3/16/23 around 8:30 p.m. on Eastern Indiana Avenue, wearing glasses, a white shirt with black writing on the front, red and black shorts, and black shoes. And there he is. And you'll notice he looks a little disheveled. His glasses are all pushed down and crooked. And in this one, he's all straightened up. This one, he's not. And his mouth's even all crooked. He's all disheveled. Feel bad, really bad for the kid. It's messed up they made him wear that shirt in the first place, or even made the shirt in the first place. Even if they didn't make him wear it, just the fact that they made that shirt in the first place, like, why would you do that, you know? Police in Eaton suspended their search for Scottie on Monday night ahead of a meeting Tuesday to decide the next steps. This says Scottie Morris, 414 East Indiana Avenue, Eaton, Indiana, 47338, age 14 years old, height 5'4". If you see him, call 911. Scottie's mom, Felicia Morris, said, "I know you're mad and confused, and I'm afraid you're scared with all of this. Everyone is looking out for you. We're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble." "I know you're mad and confused, and I'm afraid you're scared with all of this. Everyone is out looking for you. You're not in trouble. And if you're in a house and they have to come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops, reach out. Me and Dad will come get you," she says. "I love you, and I just want you to come home. I need to know that you're safe," she says. Chief Turner added, "You're not in trouble. We want to help you. Just please contact us." He also said most of Scottie's classmates are away on spring break, and police are investigating whether he's hidden in one of their empty homes. Searches of some of those properties were expected to take place. Scottie is again 5'4", 150 pounds, and has brown hair and blue eyes. The search operation has included infrared drones, a boat search of a nearby river, and bloodhound teams. Eaton is a small town of around 1,600 people, and many residents have joined the search efforts in recent days. There's been a tremendous outpouring of support from the community, and we want to thank each and every one of you that have volunteered during this time, police said. If you have any information on Scottie Dean Morris, contact the Eaton Police Department at 765-396-3297 or call 911. All right. So if by chance somebody happens to see this that knows this boy, he needs to know he's not in trouble, and he needs to get a hold of law enforcement or his family and let them know where he is and that he's okay. All right. Now, what I'm thinking, I just want to know if there was a reason why he ran away, and maybe he's with somebody that knows that reason too, and there's a reason why they haven't come out yet and said where he's at, because maybe he's scared and he doesn't want to go back home. That's what I'm thinking. It's unfortunate. It really is.
About 100 volunteers joined law enforcement on the fourth day now of the search for a missing teen in Delaware County. Scottie Morris went missing in the small town of Eaton back on Thursday night. That's where Rich Nye is tonight.
Do you have any questions at all before we get started?
Community volunteers joined first responders from the area searching for a fourth day for Scottie Morris. The 14-year-old left his home in Eaton Thursday night about 8:15.
It was over punishment.
So this one says he left around 8:15. So that's a 15-minute time difference. I mean, that kind of stuff does matter. So I guess it was closer to 8:15 according to this, not 8:30 like I've been reading. And he is saying he thinks it was just a normal thing, like mother and son, like punishment, argument. That is not normal. In what world is that normal, to punish your child by writing all these terrible things about them on a t-shirt and making them wear it to school to humiliate them and embarrass them and belittle them? Why would you do that to your own child? He's only 14.
And I think it was just a normal mom and son argument, and he walked away.
Scottie was wearing just a white T-shirt, black and red.
It sounds more like he stomped away and there was an argument, and it doesn't seem very normal to me. Kids don't normally just end up missing after arguments. That's not normal.
Red shorts and black sneakers on these cold final days of winter. Police have searched over 20 homes, interviewed more than 25 fellow students, and canvassed the entire little town multiple times.
So they've got 20 homes and interviewed more than 20 people so far. Wow. I was wondering about the homes. I'm watching this with you guys, by the way.
All the way into the bin, that bottom bin.
From the command center, search parties went out Monday to cover new ground along the Mississinewa River.
I come from a large family, and one of the scariest things that I could think of is losing a child that age. I'm not going to let it happen. I want to find him.
Scottie's mother hopes her.
The way that guy talks makes it sound like he thinks he's no longer with us. I don't like the way that guy sounded kind of grim to me, right? Am I wrong on that? It sounded pretty grim the way he put that.
Her son is just hiding.
I need to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. I need you home. I just need you home, okay?
The search is on for a missing Delaware County boy.
This one's missing. Mother of missing teen Scottie Morris pleads for his return from WTHR.
Boy, the 14-year-old has been missing since Thursday. Right now, the mother of the teen is giving us a statement about his disappearance outside of the Eaton Police Department. Our Rich 9.
All right, so tomorrow, well, I'm recording this March 22nd, so on Wednesday night. So tomorrow, on March 23rd, it will be officially 1 week at around 8 p.m. since he's been missing. 1 whole week already.
Nye is there live right now with an update on the search.
Yeah, Matthew, we're in Eaton, Indiana. This is just north of Muncie. The search continues for 14-year-old Scottie Morris, missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his home. I'm going to introduce the police chief here, Jay Turner, who's also going to introduce the mother.
Thank you very much.
So sometime between 8:15 and 8:30, around there, he left his home on his own after stomping out, apparently, after getting in a fight with what I'm assuming was his mother.
This is Felicia Morris. She is Scottie Morris's mother. We've been working with Felicia for the last 3 days, and she's been very cooperative with our investigation. We had decided that she wanted to talk to Scottie personally, so that's why we're here.
So they took the polygraphs. They didn't say whether they passed or not that I saw, but they say they're being cooperative. So I don't know what to think.
Do I hold that?
No, you're okay. Go ahead.
Scott, I love you. And I want you to come home. And I know that you're mad and and confused, and I'm afraid that you're scared of all of this.
Why would he be confused? Because he's seeing you in a totally different light out here, trying to be all loving. Are you not normally like that and you think it's confusing to him? Or he's just confused because he doesn't understand why you got in that fight with him and why you were so mean to him, maybe? I don't understand why. Confused about what exactly?
Everyone is out looking for you, and we're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble, okay? If you're in a house and they come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops, reach out. Me and Dad will come get you, okay?
They really want to stress that, that if he ever sees it, if he ever sees this, hears this, they want to really stress that he knows he's not in trouble. To reach out. You're not in trouble. Just reach out.
I love you and I just want you to come home. I need you to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. Just
The part where she says call 911, tell anyone, and breathes heavy like that, that was weird and awkward, I thought. If you were really going to sit here and like pick apart her interview, which I'm not going to lie, I do that to all of the cases that I get into. So yeah, of course we're going to. Until we know more, that's all we have to work with, really. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. And it didn't sit right with me. I'm not going to lie. Just didn't sit right with me. Didn't seem genuine. Seemed a little forced.
I need you home. I just need you home, okay?
And I'm not saying she did something to him or that she even knows where he is or anything like that. I'm just saying that's my observation. I feel like she's kind of forcing some of this out, and some of it's real.
And I love you so much, okay?
Thank you. That is Felicia Morris.
Okay, this is from Star Press, thestarpress.com. Eaton, Indiana, after teams combed the area for 3 of the past 4 days, and this was posted on, one second. This was updated at 8:20 a.m. yesterday. So, after teams combed the area for 3 of the past 4 days trying to find any trace of Scottie, it's likely formal search operations will end Tuesday. Scottie Dean Morris has not been seen since he left his family home around 8:30 last Thursday. Jim Turner, police chief in the town of about 1,500, 9 miles north of Muncie, said police. Emergency responders and volunteers have simply run out of logical places to look for the missing youth.
Hello, my name is Chris Liggett, I'm Deputy Police Chief with the Eaton, Indiana Police Department. We're doing this live video to put out or to squash some rumors that we're hearing. At this time, there's no crime scene. There's nothing being taped off for part of this investigation. The haircut itself that people are talking
So there's no crime scene.
about had been done prior. That was done prior due to Scottie's request at a hair salon. That was not done the night of, that was done days prior. There is a multi-agency involvement, local law enforcement, state law enforcement, volunteer fire departments, surrounding counties, our county. We're all working together. Several volunteers, hundreds of people have come out to help.
So hundreds of people have come out to help. That's great. That's great. And they haven't found him, which is good and bad, because obviously we don't want to find him in a bad way, and we're just hoping he's in someone's house. He says today we're coming to the end of the searches. Turner said late Monday afternoon we've searched the entire town at least 4 times. We've done all the outskirts, both the north and south sides of the Mississinewa River. We've had horses, we've had helicopters with infrared, we've had a fixed-wing Indiana State Police helicopter, the Department of Natural Resources, had boats in the water. We've pretty much exhausted everything we can looking in this area. Now we're hoping for someone to call and give us a tip that will move on that. Eaton teens still missing after polygraph tests, infrared cameras, and search parties. Turner said officers have checked with every friend, the family, teachers. We've checked houses. People have been very cooperative. Investigators continue to hope Morris might be hiding in a local home. Delcom schools are on spring break, and some families are on vacation this week. Search party looks for Scottie Morris along the Mississinewa River. On Monday, one group of about 30 searchers made its way west along the banks of the Mississinewa River to west of the Walnut Street Bridge. Curtis Little of Albany said he took part in the search as a parent. It's a missing kid, he said. If it were my kid, I would hope someone would come out and help me. There's a picture of the search. And that's the Mississinewa River. There's some people up there on the bridge, too. Wow. Little said he did not personally know Scottie Morris, but that the missing teen is a classmate of Little's son at Delta Middle School. Several of the searchers Monday traveled a significant distance to offer their assistance. Thomas Frost of Bloomington said he had also volunteered his services after 2 teenage girls were found slain near the Monon High Bridge in Delphi. He also recalled the June 2011 disappearance of Lauren Spearer, an Indiana University student in his city. This isn't the first time I've been exposed to this kind of thing, Frost said. Those 2 cases had horrible outcomes, and I want to help, if possible, avoid that. Morris lives with his parents, both employees of Delcom schools, and 3 siblings, including a twin sister. Turner said many of the adults interviewed said Scottie Morris was the sweetest kid you ever want to meet, described as both very polite and jovial. The police chief said the teenager apparently tried to run away once before, but that effort was interrupted by a member of his extended family. Turner also said the boy at times was in conflict with his mother, a fairly common experience for a teenager, he noted, and that there was no evidence he had been physically abused. But it's not fairly common for that type of punishment. Not that I've ever seen. I don't know why everyone's acting like that's normal. Yeah, and his mom made a plea and says she loves him and wants him to come home on the news. Felicia Morris, as she was tearful. Usually by now we hear something, the police chief said. No previous investigations involving missing teens that for an extended period turned up nothing in the way of evidence. He could recall participating in no previous investigations like a missing teen investigation for an extended period of time, which turned up nothing in the way of evidence. And that was since 1985. And then he's saying usually by now they hear something. Wow. He also said he intended to review the case this week with investigators from the Indiana State Police and the Delaware County Sheriff's Department. Anyone with information on Scottie Dean Morris is asked to call the Eaton Police Department at 765-396-3297 or 911. And there he is, Scottie Dean Eaton. Scottie Morris, missing. Candlelight vigil planned for Eaton teen. Scottie Dean Morris, 14, has not been seen since he left his family home around 8:30 p.m. on March 16th. So they're planning a candlelight vigil for him. Wow. All right. I don't know how you end talking about something like that, so I guess we'll just go right into another unfortunate topic. Aaliyah Whitehead. She is missing from Benton County, Tennessee. So, all right. This is her. These are pictures from the TBI. She's 14 years old, 5'1", 140 pounds. She has red hair and green eyes. TBI assisting Benton County in search for missing teenager from Local 3 News in Tennessee out of Chattanooga. Investigators from the TBI are actively searching for Aaliyah Whitehead, a 14-year-old from Benton County. She was last seen on Monday, March 13th, wearing a tie-dye hoodie, black leggings, and a pink and black tennis shoes. Whitehead stands 5 feet 1 inch tall and weighs 140 pounds with red hair and green eyes. Her information has been added to the NCMEC, and if you have any information regarding Whitehead's whereabouts, please contact the Benton County Sheriff's Office at 731-584-4632 or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Unique true crime obsessed. Unique trauma obsessed. Did you change your name? Unique trauma obsessed posted this and was asking people to share it out. That's her. She looks a lot different in some of her pictures, whether her hair's up or down, or how her hair's pulled back, which I'm the same way. I look totally different, like with my hair up or down or pulled up different ways. Right?
Tonight, we're hearing from a mother who sounds desperate to get her daughter home. This is Aaliyah Whitehead. She's been missing from Camden. It's about an hour and a half west of Nashville for more than a week now. She is 14 years old.
And other agencies are joining this search, including the TBI and the Benton County Sheriff. This is a look at all of the vehicles that were there.
So she's missing from Camden. And remember, this is in Tennessee now that we're talking about. The case we were just talking about before was Scottie Morris is in Eaton, Indiana. And this is Aaliyah Whitehead out of Benton County, Tennessee.
Earlier to help from today. I'm Lydia Fielder in for Marius Payton tonight.
And I am Tracy Cornett. We want to get straight to Danielle Jackson tonight. Danielle, you spent some time out in Benton County today during this search. So what did you see?
I can tell you, Tracy and Lydia, that the TBI started their search for 14-year-old Aaliyah Whitehead around 8 o'clock this morning. They put out this endangered child alert message trying to get any information out to the
She is believed to be endangered because it's an endangered child alert. So for whatever reason, she is believed to be endangered.
to the public to try and figure out where she could be.
Aaliyah, I want you to know how much we love you.
And this is her mother. And I think she seems genuine, but this is the only thing I have to go off of with her. I have nothing else to go off of with her. And I don't with the other mother either. So it's kind of hard to tell, but it just seems genuine to me. I don't really know how somebody's supposed to act when their child goes missing, you know?
We miss you so much. I just want you to come home.
Alicia Laster is pleading with the public to help find her missing 14-year-old daughter, Aaliyah Whitehead. Tuesday, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, along with several other law enforcement agencies in Benton County, searched 2,000 acres of land looking for Aaliyah, who
That's a lot of land. They searched 2,000 acres of land looking for this 14-year-old girl, Aaliyah. Wow. And they have not found her yet.
who they say was last seen on March 13th. She was wearing a tie-dye hoodie, black leggings, and pink and black sneakers. No one has seen or heard from Aaliyah in over a week.
So I wonder if she had her phone or what when she went missing, like what her last text messages were and stuff like that.
Your family misses you so much. Your baby brother misses you playing with him. Your other brother misses playing video games with you.
She's really a pretty little girl. I mean, she really is. Like, she looks like one of those girls that can just throw her hair up and doesn't need makeup, and she's just pretty naturally.
Going places with you. Your dad misses just hanging out with you. I miss everything. I miss cooking with you. I miss watching TV with you. We all just miss you.
Her mother has this message for whom.
So basically, she's just letting her know, like, she's telling her, we miss you. And she's letting her know she's got a chance to be on the news and for the world to see. And she's using that chance to tell her daughter that she loves her and that she misses her and that she wants her to come home. And I think that's says a lot, because a lot of times when parents do get the chance and they get the camera in their face, they think their kid's really out there somewhere. They're going to talk to them. If they know their kid's not really out there somewhere, what are they going to do? They're going to probably divert the conversation in some other way. And unfortunately, that's what we see happen a lot with the Wells when they're asked about Summer. the conversation gets diverted away from the topic almost every single time, and especially with Don. He'll start talking about other missing kids, and that drives me nuts. So at least this mother, she's talking to her daughter, and she's like trying to communicate with her in the best way that she knows how to, which is through the news, because she thinks maybe she might see it and want to come home. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. I'm not judging anybody if they did get in a fight or something and she took off. Maybe stuff happens. But she's out there somewhere.
Whomever she may be with.
Whoever you're with, please bring her home. Bring her somewhere where we can get her back.
And let's show you her picture again. Her mother also asked the public to and Aaliyah friends to report anything they may know so they can bring Aaliyah home. If you have any information, be sure to contact the TBI.
Daniel Jackson, thank you very much.
My daughter.
Oh my gosh, I was muted that whole time. You gotta be kidding me. I was just talking all good about unique trauma obsessed. I was saying if you're not subbed up to unique trauma obsessed, you ought to go over there and sub up because she's got some cool stuff over here. She's got some good content. And I said she's got a good heart. And she's almost at 1,000 subs, so let's get her there, I was saying. So if you're not subbed up, I would suggest going over and subbing up because she does have a good heart and I think has a good reach for people, for missing people. So that's somebody that I would like to see monetized and stick around, that actually does the work that deserves it type of people, you know what I mean?
Aaliyah Whitehead has been.
So this is on Unique Trauma Obsessed page. So go over there and sub up. Tell her I sent you.
Missing since Monday, March the 13th at 4:30 p.m. What initially started out as a simple runaway case has turned into much more. I know something happened to my daughter. I need everyone to share this, share the flyers. Look, something has happened. She is 14. She didn't just run away.
Something has happened. She's only 14. She didn't just run away. Like, her mom's saying right now, she didn't just run away. So what was it? Like, do you think that it's possible that somebody could have picked her up when maybe she got mad and like left or something, or just wanted to go on a walk, or was gonna sneak out and not tell you, or like what? How did it happen? Like, did she just leave and somebody picked her up? Or do you think that it's possible that she could just have ran away? Like, I know her mom says she hasn't, but could that be a possibility that she did?
Please be on the lookout. Share all my posts. Do everything you can. Help me bring my daughter home. Please look at this photo. Share it. Share all the information. Thank you.
Sorry, there's going to be a little bit of background noise for a second. But anyways, I'm at the end of this anyways. So Scottie Morris, he's missing from Eaton, Indiana. He's only 14 years old. They're asking if you see him or you know anything about where he is to just call 911 straight up. So we'll go ahead and, if you're the praying type, pray for him. If you're the type to ask your spirit guides for help, go ahead and do that. Really, please. And the same for Aaliyah Whitehead. She's missing since March 13th, right? Yeah, I can't read that. March 13th, 2023. Sorry if you can't. It's really hard to read for me, but I'm tired. She's 14. She's female, white. She has green eyes, red hair. She's 140 pounds, 5'1". And anyone that sees her, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND. That's out of Benton County, Tennessee. All right. So that's a few hours from me. A few hours south of me. All right. I'm going to try to end this on a good note, you guys. I'm going to run Summer's flyer again because I just want to have, well, I like to have an outro, and I want to throw Summer's face in here because she deserves to be in here too. All right. Well, thanks for being here with me and for talking about Scottie, who's missing. And I think he needs some help. Like, I think there might be some stuff going on for him that he really needs some kind of somebody to reach out to that he might not have had before, that might have been there the whole time that he just didn't know he had. Hopefully maybe he's with that person now. And Aaliyah, make sure you check up with Unique Trauma Obsessed for updates on her. I've been watching the Waco Texas thing on Netflix. That was crazy. Watch the Alex Murdaugh trial, or not trial, the Alex Murdaugh, what do you call it? Mini series on there. That was pretty interesting. I didn't follow it on YouTube. I was too invested in Summerwell's and all the other stuff that I picked up in between to go through the Murdaugh trial. There was too many missing kids, and I always am drawn to those first, so unfortunately. So, all right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all very much. And whatever time of day it is for you, good morning, good evening, or good night, or good afternoon, because I might run it tomorrow. But all right. Thanks for being here.